These early dialects were primarily spoken, with written forms being less common. The spoken word was the primary means of communication, storytelling, and the transmission of knowledge and traditions. Oral poetry and prose were highly valued, and skilled orators held significant social status. The rich oral tradition of pre-Islamic Arabia was a cornerstone of cultural identity, with poets and storytellers playing a crucial role in preserving and conveying the values, history, and beliefs of their communities. Ancient inscriptions, dating back centuries before Islam, provide glimpses into these early stages of Arabic. These inscriptions, often etched into rock faces and stone monuments, serve as some of the earliest written records of the Arabic language. They offer a fascinating window into the past, revealing the linguistic and cultural practices of ancient Arabian societies. The inscriptions include a variety of content, from religious texts and legal decrees to personal messages and poetic verses, reflecting the diverse uses of written language in pre-Islamic Arabia. Pre-Islamic scholar. These inscriptions, often found on rocks and stones, reveal the evolving script and vocabulary of the language. Over time, the script became more standardized and the vocabulary expanded to accommodate new concepts and ideas. This evolution was influenced by various factors, including trade, migration, and cultural exchange with neighboring regions. The development of the script and language was a dynamic process, reflecting the changing needs and experiences of the people who used it. They offer valuable clues to the linguistic landscape of pre-Islamic Arabia. By studying these inscriptions, scholars can trace the development of the Arabic language and gain insights into the social, political, and cultural context in which it was used. The inscriptions also provide evidence of the interactions between different tribes and communities, as well as the influence of external cultures and languages on the development of Arabic. Despite the scarcity of written records, it's clear that these early forms of Arabic played a crucial role in the lives of the people. The language was an essential tool for communication, enabling people to share information, express their thoughts and emotions, and build social connections. It also played a vital role in the transmission of cultural knowledge, including religious beliefs, moral values, and historical narratives. The importance of the Arabic language in pre-Islamic society is evident in the care and effort that went into preserving and transmitting it across generations. They were used for communication, storytelling, and preserving cultural traditions. Storytelling was a central aspect of pre-Islamic Arabian culture, with oral narratives serving as a means of entertainment, education, and social cohesion. Through stories, people could pass down important lessons, celebrate their heritage, and reinforce their communal identity. The use of the Arabic language in these narratives helped to preserve and perpetuate the cultural traditions of pre-Islamic Arabia, ensuring that they would be remembered and honored by future generations. These dialects laid the foundation for the development of the Arabic language we know today. The rich linguistic heritage of pre-Islamic Arabia provided the basis for the later standardization and formalization of the Arabic language. As the language evolved, it incorporated elements from various dialects and regional variations, creating a more unified and versatile linguistic system. This process of linguistic development continued over the centuries, culminating in the emergence of Classical Arabic, which became the language of literature, science, and religion in the Islamic world. Pre-Islamic scholar, as centuries passed, trade routes crisscrossed the Arabian Peninsula, connecting different tribes and communities. These trade routes facilitated not only the exchange of goods, but also the flow of ideas, technologies, and cultural practices. The movement of people and goods along these routes brought diverse groups into contact with one another, fostering a rich environment of cultural and linguistic exchange. The interactions that took place along these trade routes played a significant role in shaping the development of the Arabic language and the cultural landscape of the region. This interaction facilitated the exchange of ideas, goods, and languages. The trade routes served as conduits for the transmission of knowledge and innovations, allowing different communities to learn from one another and adopt new practices. The linguistic interactions that occurred along these routes contributed to the enrichment and diversification of the Arabic language, as speakers of different dialects and languages came into contact and influenced one another. This process of linguistic exchange and adaptation helped to create a more cohesive and interconnected linguistic landscape across the Arabian Peninsula. These interactions gradually shaped and influenced the development of Arabic, leading to a greater degree of linguistic unity across the region. The blending of different dialects and linguistic influences resulted in a more standardized and widely understood form of Arabic, which facilitated communication and cooperation among the diverse communities of the Arabian Peninsula. This linguistic unity was further reinforced by the spread of Islam in the 7th century, which established Arabic as the language of religious and scholarly discourse. The legacy of these early interactions and exchanges continues to be felt in the modern Arabic language, which remains a testament to the rich and dynamic history of pre-Islamic Arabia. Arabic belongs to the Semitic family of languages, a group with deep roots in the Middle East. The Semitic languages have been spoken in this region for thousands of years, shaping and being shaped by the cultures and civilizations that have risen and fallen over millennia. This family includes languages like Hebrew, Aramaic, and Akkadian, each of which has played a significant role in the history of the Middle East. Hebrew, for instance, is the liturgical language of Judaism and has been revived as the modern language of Israel. Aramaic was once the lingua franca of the Near East, used in trade and diplomacy across a vast region. Akkadian, the language of ancient Mesopotamia, was used in some of the earliest known written records. Despite their differences, Semitic languages share common features in their grammar and vocabulary. These similarities are a testament to their shared origins and the ways in which they have influenced one another over time. For example, they often use a system of 3 consonants called a root to form the basis of words. This triliteral root system is a distinctive feature of Semitic languages and is key to understanding their structure. By adding vowels and prefixes or suffixes, these roots can create a wide range of related words with different meanings. This process allows for a rich and flexible vocabulary, capable of expressing a wide array of concepts and ideas. Arabic's place within the Semitic family is evident in its grammar and vocabulary. The language's use of triliteral roots, verb conjugations, and grammatical gender are all hallmarks of Semitic languages. The use of triliteral roots, verb conjugations, and grammatical gender are all hallmarks of Semitic languages. These features not only define the structure of the language, but also connect it to its historical and linguistic relatives. These shared features reflect the common ancestry of these languages and their interconnected development over centuries. The evolution of Semitic languages is a story of migration, conquest, and cultural exchange, with each language leaving its mark on the others. Understanding Arabic's place within the Semitic family provides a broader context for understanding its evolution. It highlights the linguistic ties that connect Arabic to other languages in the region and sheds light on the historical and cultural influences that have shaped its development. The connections between Arabic and other Semitic languages are not just linguistic, but also cultural. The spread of Islam, for example, has had a profound impact on the Arabic language, introducing new vocabulary and concepts. The historical and cultural influences that have shaped Arabic are numerous and varied. From the ancient civilizations of Mesopotamia and Egypt to the Islamic Golden Age, each period has left its mark on the language, enriching it and making it what it is today. Today, Arabic is spoken by millions of people across the Middle East and North Africa. It is a language of literature, science, and daily life, continuing to evolve and adapt to the modern world. The study of Arabic and its place within the Semitic family of languages offers valuable insights into the history and culture of the Middle East. It is a field of study that continues to grow, with scholars uncovering new connections and deepening our understanding of this rich linguistic heritage. Efforts to preserve and promote the Arabic language are ongoing, with initiatives aimed at ensuring that future generations can continue to appreciate and use this ancient and beautiful language. The cultural significance of Arabic cannot be overstated, as it is a key to understanding the history, religion, and identity of millions of people. In a global context, Arabic has also influenced many other languages, contributing to the vocabulary and linguistic structures of languages far beyond the Middle East. This influence is a testament to the historical reach and importance of the Arabic language. As we look to the future, the Arabic language will undoubtedly continue to evolve, reflecting the changes and developments in the societies that speak it. Its rich history and deep connections to other Semitic languages will remain a source of strength and continuity. In the digital age, Arabic is finding new forms of expression, from social media to online education. These new platforms are helping to spread the language and connect Arabic speakers around the world, ensuring that Arabic remains a vibrant and dynamic part of the global linguistic landscape. The advent of Islam in the 7th century CE marked a turning point for the Arabic language. This period was not just a religious revolution, but also a cultural and linguistic one. The Arabic language, which had been spoken in various dialects across the Arabian Peninsula, began to undergo a significant transformation. With the revelation of the Quran, Arabic was elevated to a sacred language, a status that brought with it a new level of reverence and importance. The Quran, with its intricate and beautiful calligraphy, showcased the elegance of the Arabic script, making it not just a means of communication, but also an art form, forever intertwined with the faith of Islam. The relationship between the Arabic language and Islam became symbiotic, each influencing and shaping the other in profound ways. The Quran's verses were memorized, recited, and written down, ensuring that the language was preserved in its purest form. Classical Arabic expert, Media Quran influence on Arabic language, sacred text impact on Arabic development. The Quran, considered by Muslims to be the literal word of God, played a pivotal role in shaping the Arabic language. Its linguistic features, such as its rhythm, rhyme, and eloquence, set a high standard for Arabic literature and poetry. Prior to the Quran, Arabic existed in various regional dialects. These dialects were often mutually unintelligible, making communication across different regions challenging. The arrival of the Quran, however, began to change this linguistic landscape. The Quran, revealed in a dialect from the Hijaz region of Arabia, became the standard for written and spoken Arabic. This Hijazi dialect, with its rich vocabulary and expressive power, was adopted as the lingua franca of the Islamic world. Its rhythmic verses and eloquent prose served as a model for linguistic excellence. Scholars and poets alike looked to the Quran for inspiration, striving to emulate its style and grace in their own works. Classical Arabic expert Media, Quran's linguistic impact, Arabic language influence beyond religion. The Quran's influence extended beyond religious spheres. It became a cornerstone of Arabic education, with students learning to read and write through the study of its verses. As Islam spread, so too did the Arabic language. The conquests and trade routes of the Islamic Empire carried Arabic to new lands, from Spain in the west to India in the east. This widespread dissemination helped to solidify Arabic's status as a global language. It became the language of administration, scholarship, and trade throughout the rapidly expanding Islamic Empire. Government documents, scientific treatises, and commercial contracts were all written in Arabic, further entrenching its use in everyday life. The Quran's role in standardizing Arabic cannot be overstated. By providing a consistent and authoritative text, it helped to unify the diverse dialects of the Arabic-speaking world. The standardization of Arabic through the Quran had a profound impact on its development. It created a common linguistic framework that facilitated communication and cultural exchange across vast distances. It unified diverse dialects, established a literary standard, and ensured the language's survival and propagation for centuries to come. The preservation of classical Arabic through the Quran has allowed it to remain a vibrant and living language, continuing to influence modern Arabic in both spoken and written forms. This enduring legacy is a testament to the power of language to shape and define civilizations.